Yo, 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 how y'all feeling? Y'all good? I know I'm good. You good?
I'm good.
I'm your host, Solomon.
This your girl, Toya.
And this is
the Be Different Podcast.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Be Different Podcast. It's your host, Solomon Buchanan. Back again with another video, man. As y'all can see, we got a special guest on today's episode. But before I let him introduce himself, y'all know y'all can listen to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, and anywhere else where you listen to your podcast, all at the Be Different Podcast. Make sure to follow us on our social media pages, Instagram @_Be Different Podcast, X @_Be Different Pod, TikTok, Be Different Pod _clips, and anybody that would like to sponsor a video or be a guest on the video, our business email is bedifferentpod06@gmail.com. Now that I got all that out the way.
Boy, you official got all that stuff, boy.
Huh?
You global. You official,
Yeah, man. Everywhere, bro. It's like I tell people all the time, bro. Everybody got social media. So you got to have your content everywhere so everybody can see it.
Yeah, that's true, man.
Facts,
that's true.
man. Yeah, so, you can go and introduce yourself, my guy, to the people that don't know.
Well, first and foremost, I'm honored to be here, bro.
Hey, I appreciate you for being on the show.
This is my first podcast along the lines to be able to talk.
Yes, sir.
My name is Monte Harris. I pretty much do content for Ole Miss women's basketball. So whatever you see on the Instagram page, pretty much all social media platforms. That's me and my team that I work closely with, and I'm also my interns. I got a talented group of interns that pretty much help just take the vision to the next level. Like, we just pretty much enhance, and the end goal is to be able to do like pretty much the best content in the SEC, in my opinion, and stuff like that. So that's a little bit about me, and that's pretty much what I do, man. So again, I'm honored to be here, bro.
Okay, man. Hey, I appreciate you for coming on the show, man. Like I said, bro, creative content guy for the Ole Miss women's basketball team. How you doing this evening? Everything good?
Yeah, everything good, man. The season's here, so
yeah, facts. Facts.
So we here. It's go time. So it's a lot of late nights and early mornings, but other than that, man, I'm blessed to be here and to be able to do what I do, bro.
Yes, sir.
I think the biggest thing that I always think about, man, is that I get to just wake up and create. You know what I'm saying, and be able to just tell the story of my idea of what Team 51 looks like.
Okay.
So,
yeah, okay. I like how you put that into that perspective. You telling the story of what you think Team 51 look like you said, because you taking pictures, but it's more than just taking a picture. It's about, like you said, telling the whole story within that one picture or within those multiple shots that you taking, man.
Yeah.
But go ahead. Go ahead.
I say, because realistically, bro, like, when you see the girls on the court, you only see them on the court when they get in the bucket or anything like that. And now with parlays and stuff like that, like, people just have, their vision on what these players are and different things like that. There's so many factors that doesn't showcase the players the best way while they're on the court. So my goal is to be able to tell who they are not only on the court, more so for like draft and everything that they want to do, just along the lines of taking their career to the next level, right? But more so off the court, like who they are just outside of the uniforms and them just getting the layup and just telling their story just off the court. So yeah.
Okay, man. But getting into the outline, what inspired you to start doing what you're doing? What inspired you to start, taking pictures, graphic design, just doing what you do, man? What inspires you to start that?
Well, sound like a little old head, man. So like about sophomore year of high school, man. Well, believe it or not, I grew around playing various sports, bro. So I did basketball, I did football. Believe it or not, I did cross country, I did track. Okay. I did soccer as well, man. Okay.
So you play a little bit of everything.
Yeah, I did a little bit of everything. I would say I was probably like a 5-sport athlete. So I pretty much did it all, man. So my sophomore year of high school, I heard about graphic design, right? And I felt like it was an opportunity for me to exercise my creativity off the court. And I remember like it was yesterday, like when I did my first graphic, and pretty much that was all she wrote. And from there, I just pretty much just stuck with it and stuff like that. So I didn't get into sports until my super senior year of college, and pretty much leading up to my super senior year, as I say, the Kobe year, as they say. I was doing pretty much just like I was in apparel.
Okay.
I was just doing contemporary art based graphics along the lines, like a lot of branding stuff like that.
Okay.
And from there, I found out about sports graphic, landed an internship. And then from there, also in the process, I started my own business as well called Harris J Designs. And from there, I was doing logos and branding projects for apparel as well for clients in Raleigh, North Carolina and stuff like that. Got into sports, pretty much followed it, and then pretty much trusted the journey, which led me to here.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Okay, man. Like you said, you just did your first graphic, man, got into it, and like just, the journey just continued just to take you along, just go on the road, man. But did you know that, you know, being a graphic design, content creator, things of that nature, did you know, like, this is something that you wanted to do from the beginning of your life? Because like you said, you was involved in sports, like, you know, every kid having playing sports had that sports dream. Like, you know, I want to play pro. You know, I want to be in the NBA, be in the league.
Yeah, that was definitely me. Yeah,
exactly. But with the graphic design, did you truly see that being something that you can do as a young age, or was just something, like you said, it just continued, just it came on later on in life?
Yeah, man, it just came on later, man, because realistically, I just trusted God, bro, through it all. And even to this day, I'm like, I'm just trusting God because I don't know, like, what would happen, where will God elevate me next year, right? So believe it or not, of course, every kid, when I hooped, I wanted to be in the league. Like, that's just what it was. I was like, I'm gonna be in the NBA and da. Found out quickly that wasn't God's plan, right?
Yeah, okay.
So then college, I wanted to be a car designer.
Okay.
And so from there, I was like, oh, that's not what I wanted to do either, you know? Then that's when I switched over to graphic design, and then as years progressed, that's when I figured out, like, pretty much just as I went and trusted the journey, that's when I opened up doors for different interests that I've kind of just accumulated just down the line and stuff like that. So it was an off rip thing. It's just, you know, as time progressed, I just learned and had different interests and kind of just trusted the process through it all, bro.
Yeah, like you said, you trust the process. And going back to what you said, you wanted to be a car designer. So the creative mind seemed like it's always been there. But I wasn't sure, like, what I wanted to do. Like, I didn't find my niche until later on, for real. So. Okay, man. Hey, it just sometimes it take a little time, you know. You knew, like you said, you always had the creative mind, but it just took a little time, you know. Okay, this is what I'm gonna use this mind to it. Like, so hey, man, that's hard. That's hard right there, man. But with, like, you know, you be at practice, you know, doing photography, videography, things of that nature. So what would you say that you like better?
Crazy, man. Video, man.
Okay.
And believe it or not, like, I graduated undergrad with my graphic design degree. And then, you know, graphics and photo kind of go hand in hand. So I learned how to do graphics first, but I knew as a person, I would say who I am individually, just outside of this, like, I always push myself to be the best man that I can be.
Okay.
What can I do to better myself? And I wanted to be as versatile as possible. Because I know that would make me more marketable, especially as a black man, make me more marketable down the line.
Yeah, thanks.
So I got into photo as my career progressed. And then once this opportunity opened up for Ole Miss, that's when I figured out that it was a little bit of video. And video was not my strong suit. 2 years ago, as in 2023, I took this opportunity. I didn't know how to do video for real. Coach Yo sees this. My fault, Coach. I did what I had to do. But, but I didn't know how to do video for real. But I knew that, like I said, I knew the ins and outs, but I didn't know how to really cut and whatever. But what I did was I just got in the lab and got better because that's just how I am as a person, man. And from there, like, I fell in love with the video side of it because I feel like all of it tells stories. But you're able to do a lot of creative things with video, and it's like people can see what's inside your head while you're creating. Like, this is a visual representation of this is what I'm thinking, this is my vision, and you see it, boom, like now we on the same page type of thing.
Nah, facts. This hard though.
Video is one of the favorite things that I do, which is crazy because I just picked up on it 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so yeah.
You know, I definitely get what you're saying. Like you said, with the video, it's definitely a story because it's something that it's longer because it's like, you know what I'm saying, a picture it's just one, but the video you can make it however long you want to be, and then like I said, you can put in there whatever cut, transition, effects, and everything that you want to have what the story truly looks like. Man, I had made a post not too long ago when I did my first package, and I was feeling like my guy Ash and RJ when I was editing it. But I definitely get what you're saying though.
Shout out to them.
Like now since like I've been doing what I've been doing with the News Watch team. Like I was just editing my package earlier today on the college football ranking. Like it was just interesting to see how I'm saying this. And then the picture come up and like it's an actual story and movie being put together. So I definitely get what you're saying, man. Yeah. And then like you said about just being able to like get in that lab. That one thing I learned too, even with the podcast. Like as you go on with the editing and everything, you just got to learn as you do it. Like you know, you can always have somebody telling you, you know, this with this function, do, but it's about how you like it and how you gonna want it. So you definitely gonna need that practice, man.
Yeah, man. And then for me, like I'm just always a sponge. Like no matter like how old I get, I'm always looking to learn how to do things or whatever. So like you could be very talented at something, but you can never be too talented to learn to add to your bag, to enhance, to do something better than you did last week, last month.
Facts.
And not only just within this career, but also in life. Like you just gotta be able to take things to the next level along the lines of what you're trying to do or what you're trying to be at. And then the end goal, whatever that is, like it's just gonna take work. It takes work. So you gotta be able to do what you can to get 1% better every day.
Hey, nah, that's hard though. And then one thing my grandma always told me too: be a sponge, learn everything you can learn, man. Cause like you said, especially with being a black man, you gotta be able to do multiple things, bro. Because like, I mean, ain't nothing wrong with focusing on that one main goal, but it also ties back to what you just said. It's always a chance to get better every day. Every day, man. Like so just that 1% every day.
Yeah, man.
Every day, man. But what has been some challenges you have faced, you know, on your journey so far?
I'm gonna be real. It's not really about my talent, but the color of my skin. And I'm gonna be real. As a black man in America, it's hard for us to have the same opportunities as the white man. And I'm just being transparent. I would say when it comes to my skill sets, my everything that I've been exposed to, there's been reasons why I didn't get an opportunity, and it wasn't because on my resume or on my portfolio, but I just know that it just came down to the color of my skin and different things like that. But I try not to let that define me, who I am as a person, nor you know, once a no happens, you know, it doesn't mean that it's the end of the world. What I tell myself is no means next opportunity.
Facts.
Right? And I just know that at the end of the day, you just got to trust God and know that he'll put you where he needs you to be, you know, at the end of the day. I would say the challenges doesn't really come within the skill set because you could just learn off of YouTube and, you know, just different things like that. But when it comes to me, like, advancing in my career and taking advantage of the opportunities that's been a part of it, you know, that has been one of the biggest factors that I've came across. Once I graduated, and I tell people this all the time, you know, along the lines of just, you know, like I said, just more so continues to just keep going no matter what. I graduated, and I was pretty much trying to find a home, right? And from these, I would say I graduated in October. So from October to February, I was a part of 16 interviews. And this wasn't like 16 multiple round interviews. This was 16 different opportunities. Okay. With great opportunities, right? But ultimately, the rejection letters was just like, you know, like we didn't think that you was the best fit for your environment. It's kind of like, what does that mean?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm professional. You know, I look presentable. I'm just as qualified as the next man.
Exactly.
But at the end of the day, I just know that what it ultimately comes down to, and stuff like that. But you know, at the end of the day, I try not to let it, you know, discourage me along the lines of just within my journey currently.
Nah, fact though, like you said, and then like you just can't let it discourage you, bro. Cause like you said, God gonna put you in that right position when He think you ready for it.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
like, and not saying that you wasn't ready for the opportunity, but God knew that this wasn't the best opportunity, the best environment for you to be in. So like, you just gotta trust Him. Look at that. No, like I said, the next opportunity to do what you want to do. Get in that room where you can get that next opportunity, get to that next level, get that job. So yeah, man, like, so you just can't let it discourage you. You gotta always just stay positive. Just look at it like, okay, I didn't get this one, but it's gonna be the next one. The next one's gonna be bigger than this opportunity was. And I'm gonna get that opportunity, man. But going to the opposite of that question, what can you say has been one of your biggest accomplishments?
I don't know, man. And I'm gonna be real honest, man. I feel like God has exposed me to a lot of great things at my age, and I'm being able to see a lot of things, do a lot of things, and stuff like that. I would say my biggest accomplishments, because I mean, for me, it's like I have goals, and then once I meet them, I'm always looking to what's next, right? But I would say a few of them that I've, goals that I pretty much God has put me in. Was one, be able to work at this level to do what I do.
Okay.
I started off from the bottom where I was making $200 a month, right? Which is crazy.
Yeah, $200 a month.
Hey, times is different.
Nah,
but $200 a month, and then I worked at a mid-major, and then I finally made my way to a P4. And then for me, on the video side, with me only doing video for 2 years, my goal was like, okay, let me have one viral video that made it to all platforms. God gave me 10. In a matter of 2 years, I had 10 videos to go viral and stuff like that. And then on top of that, too, another goal of mine was to do work for a celebrity or a professional athlete. Okay. And God has granted me that as well. Okay. And stuff like that. So now the next big goal that I have for myself is to do what I do now, either freelance where I have multiple clients, or to do what I do for the league. And that's the NBA, that's the W, or the NFL, on the lines and stuff like that. Just the big platform and stuff like that. So so yeah, man. Okay, so you pretty much just answered my well, not the next question, but one of the questions I was gonna get into. Something that we're gonna ask. My next question gonna be, what is the end goal that you see for yourself? Like, whether there's, like you said, just doing what you do now with a professional team, or just overall just having your own corporation with your own different clients, or like how you got your intern, not just sending them off to go different stuff like that, man. So what's the end goal? So the end goal for me, man, number one, to make it to heaven. Okay. Nah, that's real though. That's real though. No, that's real. But number two, like I said, I would say, definitely the lead. I would say that's a phase in my life that I want to be able to accomplish. But as much as I love sports, and I know how doing content and my other content creators can pretty much, agree with this fast-paced environment, and there's a lot of time away from your family and different things like that, man. But as time progresses, I do want to get out of sports. Okay. After I make it to the lead, and maybe the pro sports has a little bit more flexibility, where it's a lot more time where I can be with my family when that time comes, or just have my weekends and stuff like that. But I definitely want to get out of sports and go into the corporate side. Okay. But more so corporate sports. Okay. Like Nike and, the brands like that. And, just something a little bit more relaxed along the lines where, we come in, I do what I need to do, and I get to go home. Live my life, get to travel, have off days and stuff like that. Right now I could do it while I'm young, I don't got no kids, and me and my lady, we working toward taking things to that next level. But I know as time progresses, man, like, I would like to be more involved and, and just be a part of, the empire that I'm building, instead of grinding for it. I'm grinding for it, but I'm away, not being able to reap what I'm sowing, because I'm always working, I'm always out. So I want to be able to find that balance where I'm able to do all things. Okay. It's crazy that you say that, because I had this, another dude on the podcast on the episode I dropped not too long ago. He said the same thing. Like,
not towards his end goal, but I was asking like what was his biggest challenge. He was pretty much saying the same thing. Like he just want to find it. His challenge was finding that time to where he can just relax and not even just relax, but just that time to breathe. Like you won't be overworking yourself, suffocating yourself with work. His hard was just time. It was hard finding that balance between I'm putting that work in, I'm working hard, but now I gotta take some me time. I'm working hard. Let me congratulate myself. Let me just relax, just take my time. Live life, man.
Yeah, he's actually right. And then now I think about it, another challenge would be just being where my feet are. You know what I'm saying? As just who I am, and then just as a black man, we put a lot of pressure on ourselves.
Facts.
We expect so much of ourselves, and then on top of that, like we're trying to be better than our parents invested for us to do better than them.
Exactly.
And we want to do better than them, but we don't really celebrate our small wins along the lines of like we're what we prayed for a year ago, and then like we are in a better situation than we was a month ago, a year ago, or just along the lines of our journey that we paid for ourselves and stuff like that.
Fix.
So just celebrating the small wins is one of the things that I got to get better at myself, and that we just got to do as a whole. So I do agree with, bruh, who was on the podcast, who said along the lines of finding that balance and different things like that as well.
Nah, facts. I definitely agree with you saying, because I struggle with that as well, just giving myself the grace of, like you said, the little win. Because like you said, especially as being a man and especially a black man, like in your mind, you already thinking, okay, I'm at a disadvantage because I'm a black man in America, as like you said. So I gotta work 10 times harder for this goal that I'm trying to get to. Then I gotta work hard to get to the goal anyway, because nothing in life gonna be easy, regardless if you a black man, white man, green, pink, blue, ain't nothing. Like you gonna have to work, bro. Unless you just born into millions, you gonna have to work, bro. You gonna have to put that work in and do what you gotta do. So facts though, I definitely agree with you saying it. Like you said, especially when you coming from a family that's hard working, you see them working hard for you. You don't have no choice but to make you just want to go harder. So like I saw my mama doing this. I saw her struggling like this, sacrificing this. So I gotta go hard. I gotta put the work in just to get to that next level, man. But what attracted you to Ole Miss? I know you said that you had other opportunities, like to work with different school, man. But what ultimately just brought you to the SEC, man, to the Silk?
Man, honestly, if you asked me about 5 years ago that I would be here, not a chance, right? But the way this opportunity kind of just fell in, it just fell into my lap, man. Like, my name was, and something that I prayed for, but my name was spoken into rooms that I wasn't a part of. And that comes from just being a good person and just trusting God through it all and stuff like that. So this opportunity kind of fell into my lap, and once this opportunity was presented to me, I knew for a fact this would be an opportunity for me to be at the platform to showcase my talent and stuff like that. And then who wouldn't want to do content for SEC school?
Facts.
And then with Ole Miss, the brand is wonderful along the lines. Like it's portrayed in movies, and a lot of prospects come from Ole Miss and different things like that, man. And since I've started this job, man, I would just be at the airport just having the Ole Miss bag or just the gear or whatever, and a lot of conversations just spark from you just having just the SIP or Ole Miss and stuff like that.
Exactly.
And I use that to my advantage to more so network and stuff like that.
Because, like you said, people know Ole Miss. Know SEC sports in general because it's just the SEC.
Yeah.
But especially like in the area, and not really just in the area, just anywhere, people gonna know Ole Miss, bro.
Yeah.
Because it's just so many people from here in different places and like just different things like that, man.
Yeah. And even if people don't know Ole Miss, they know the blind side, which to Ole Miss.
Exactly.
And, it's just pretty much everywhere, and it's been around for years, like the Mannings and, just everybody else. So, but once I had this opportunity, I was offered, it was a no-brainer. And you know what I did? I just was like, God, I'm just going to trust you. Because he pretty much put me all over the United States and, just continue to, and I knew it was going to be a sacrifice to be away from my village, right? But I knew that at the end of the day, it was going to just be a part of the journey for me to get to where I wanted to be and stuff like that. So I knew it was a no-brainer. Like I knew it was going to help me be better as a person, as a man, as a graphic designer,
Mm-hmm.
as a videographer, as a photographer, just along the line. So I knew that it was going to be able to enhance and teach me. So
Yeah.
that's what pretty much brought me here, man.
Now, fast. I like how you said that you just knew that like it was gonna get you better, and you just knew like it's Ole Miss. It's gonna get you those connections. 'Cause that was the same reason why I came here. Because I don't know if I ever said this on the podcast, but I was originally going to West Alabama,
Really?
down in Livingston, Alabama. Yeah, I was. I was gonna go originally, but that was because when I majored in IMC, only 2 schools in the state of Mississippi offered this: Ole Miss and Jackson State.
Right.
So like, not knocking HBCUs or nothing,
Yeah.
but I knew I wasn't going to HBCU because where I'm from, I've been at HBCU in elementary, middle school, high school all my life. Like I said, not knocking HBCU, and I know they have more than just African American students, but I wanted to go to a different vibe, a different atmosphere. So I knew Ole Miss, SEC for one. I know I wanted to work with sports, so I'm like, they gonna get the sports coverage. They gonna have their regardless.
Yeah.
2, connections. Like again, it's an SEC school, one of probably the biggest school in the state of Mississippi, probably most likely.
Yeah.
So I knew I was gonna come up here and just meet different people, and it was just gonna give me a better opportunity.
Yeah.
Cause like you said, it's so much like stuff here that you can just learn, people you can connect with, different people, like just different stuff. Like I done learned so much, and it's just outside of just working with sports media, but I'm trying to work in just about life in general. Just Oxford is a different environment for sure. different environment for sure, man. But that just leading into my next question, like, how has it been adjusting to the Mississippi life? Because you from Georgia, right? If I'm not mistaken. Exactly. So how has it just been, adjust to Mississippi life? You from the South area, but, Mississippi is a lot slower than a lot of other states in the South. So, like, how's it been?
It has not been bad. I would say the only thing for me is just, just continue to be away from my village, man. That's really it. I would say the past 3 or 4 years, like, just making the ultimate sacrifice to pick up my things and to move where, everybody that I love is through my iPhone. You feel me? Like, so that has just been I would say I've been adjusting well though along the lines. Like,
okay.
And just learning to build a village wherever I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know who people know and what are they bringing in the season.
Facts.
Or the chapter in your life and stuff like that. Like realistically, man, like with me being all over the place, like met some lifelong friends in different areas and seasons in my life. And I knew that here, like, it wasn't ideal because I never thought that I was going to be here. But I knew that, something great was going to come out of it. And so far, the opportunities that I've had and what I've been exposed to has been a blessing, man. Like, I can't sit here and stress this enough. So, I'm really, really glad that I took the opportunity and I betted on myself and I just trusted God and stuff like that. So, everybody's cool here. Everybody's friendly and stuff like that. I haven't had any, crazy encounters and stuff like that.
Facts.
Stuff like that. So, crazy enough to say, from where I'm from and the people that know me, Mississippi does have a special place in my heart, man.
Okay.
So,
I
will say that with me being from Georgia, North Carolina, and living in different places because of me being in the military, Brad, and opportunities, like Mississippi was one of the coolest experiences, though.
Okay, man. I'm glad you said that, bro, because I feel like a lot of people look down on like Mississippi,
no,
bro.
Don't
but
get
like,
me wrong. When it was like, oh yeah, we offer you the Mississippi, I was like, shoot, I don't know. I don't know.
Facts, but it, like, because I had this real estate developer on the episode, and I was telling him because he's from the Oxford area, been here all his life, played football here, Ole Miss and everything. I was telling him like, Oxford is like it's different. Like if you went Oxford, unless you just know you in Mississippi, it wouldn't feel like you in Mississippi. Like cause like where I'm from, like I love Oklahoma to death, not knocking nothing, but like if you go down there, you gonna know you in Mississippi. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But in Oxford, like it's different. Like and like don't get me wrong, it is a college town. You know they will add more to it. But even just riding like through certain parts of Oxford, you would look around, but like, nah, this ain't no Mississippi. Like
Yeah, man. So, like, both of my parents grew up in a small town, and I grew up in a small town in a portion of my life. Actually, this is probably the smallest town that I kind of ever lived in. But it was a familiar place. It wasn't like a culture shock to me and stuff like that. So, wasn't that bad on the lines of adjusting at first, you know. So,
Yeah.
like I said, as months progressed, I learned how to maneuver and, you know, was able to, I would say, just be able to live. One of the things that I was concerned about was finding a barber, bro, because I was like, man,
Hey.
man, like, I don't, you know, this is Ole Miss, and what a barber's at? You feel me? Like, what that can chop and
chop us up,
Yeah,
chop us up. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got no. We got naps. You know. you know what I'm saying? My boy Monte got a low cut, got the wave, but still need a barber.
Like,
Like, you know
need
what I'm
a
saying?
barber, boy. The cut will make or break you. Boy.
What?
There's
Okay.
so many ways, man.
For real, man. But it's like I tell people all the time, though. Ostrich is one big circle, man.
Yeah.
Literally one big circle.
Yeah, man.
For real, though, man. But now I got one more question for you. What would be some advice you would just give to like anybody, whether it's the younger generation or just people in general, just looking to work in the field you work in with the graphic design, photography, videography, things of that field?
Okay, yeah. So within the career, I'll do two different segments, right? So within your career, be a sponge. Always looking for ways to grow. Network, man. Like, you never know who people know, man, along the lines within the craft. Like, somebody, like I said earlier, somebody could speak your names into rooms that you're not in, and those rooms could be filled with people that can give you your next break. 3, man, be a good person, man. A simple, hey, how you doing can open up doors for you, and because of you being a good person, like, and God being who he is, like, he will always bless you abundantly because of you being that faithful servant. And then just in general within life, man, like, never be discouraged. Like I said, once you come to applying or just doing different things within your career or your life, man, don't be discouraged with a no. That means that it just wasn't meant for you, and God has something better and bigger in store. And no means next opportunity. Another advice is just to be where your feet are, man. Like, don't compare yourself to others. Along the lines, your journey is your journey, and you gotta walk in that journey, you know, in confidence, man. And continue to trust in yourself, bet on yourself, and to celebrate the small wins. At the end of the day, you are currently in a position that you prayed for months ago and years ago, or whatever, you know, whatever the situation is. And literally, like, don't take anything for granted, because at the end of the day, like, you know, you are blessed. There's somebody that's outside looking at what you're doing right now that wish that they can do what you're doing right now. You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of people don't have the same opportunities as you, so you have to be extremely grateful, even in times where you're stressed, even when times where you're not yourself, when you got a lot going on. You know, you got to realize that you're blessed, and that to always be grateful, and of course, through it all, always remain humble, because God could bless you and take it all away.
All the way.
All the way,
Thanks.
man. So that's my advice to everybody that's watching this, and if you want to get into this field and stuff like that. So that's my short and sweet version. So.
Okay, man. Hey, but man, now that we got all them questions out the way, you know, it's a sports podcast, so we got to talk about sports, man. You got favorite NBA team, favorite NFL team? What's going on?
Yeah, so everything Atlanta for me, man.
Okay.
So I like the Braves, I like the Hawks, I like the Falcons.
Okay.
Folks from Atlanta know what it is, man. Like, Atlanta is, you got to be a real fan.
Facts. You got to be a real fan, because y'all will blow a lead.
Yeah, okay. I knew it was coming, bro.
The Falcons will blow a lead, man. You know I got to bring it up.
I knew it was coming, man. I'll never forget that day, bro. It was my freshman year of college, bro, and we was up 28, and I was talking cash to my dorm, my suite mates.
Bro, I'm not even no Falcons fan. I'm in the house talking to her, because my mama, she a Patriots fan. My cousin husband, he a Patriots fan. So, like, my dad a Patriots fan. Well, they Tom Brady fan. But, you know, at the time, so I'm talking mad noise. Boy, y'all getting blown out, bro. Man, they came back. I couldn't say a word.
When I tell you I ain't talked to nobody for about a week, boy.
Couldn't say a word.
Couldn't say nothing, bro. I didn't wear no Falcons gear or nothing, bro. Like, I was just so disappointed, but that's just how it is as an Atlanta fan. Like, you just can't get too excited. Like, even when the Braves won the World Series a couple years ago, it was kind of like, we did it. You know, like, oh God, like word, like
nah, facts though, facts.
That as a Falcons fan, like even right now, we pull cheese, bro. Like we 3-6. Them boys ain't doing nothing. We got Michael Penix.
Like,
You know,
I'm gonna keep it a bean. Like, I like Mike.
I like him too.
I like Mike. I really wish we would have drafted him in Seattle. He could have stayed at home in Washington.
You
But
know?
I like Mike
I like
though,
him.
and the team, not bad. I like Bijan.
No, Bijan. I think for us, we just got to put the pieces together. We got the talent.
Bro, yes.
Our defense, we need to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Our offensive coordinator and play calls, it was questionable, but we need to put it together. But you know what I don't like about Michael, bro?
What you don't?
He be wearing the do-rag and got no waves under
Nah,
the
facts.
do-rag. Man, got no waves.
He stay with the do-rag.
the do-rag, got
Play
no waves.
with the gang with the do-rag.
No waves under there, boy. I'm confused about that. That's the only thing I don't like. Maybe if you wave up, he'll win.
He wins game. Okay.
But
Okay. So
other than
what's your thoughts on Kirk then? He just there.
just there, bro. I don't even know what.
$100 million?
I don't even know why we did that.
$100 million?
I don't know.
Hey, I don't blame him. I'll be posted up getting
I'll be
$100 million
posting
too.
Yeah, easy. I felt like if we would have got him like 2 or 3 years ago, okay,
Facts.
like good move. But I feel like we gave that man way too much money off rip. I feel like we should have done him a 2-year deal.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. And I knew that after Matt Ryan left, I knew that it was going to be a struggle with finding like the face of the franchise and stuff like that. And after Vic, I knew that, and how that played out, I knew it was going to be a long time before they put one of us
Back there,
as well.
Yeah.
But even then with Kirk,
Like, I like Mike, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But I also do feel that he's a system quarterback. Like, he got all the tools to not be a system quarterback, but Kellen DeBoer in Washington's system was just so good. Like, he just became that, that system maintaining quarterback. But I still like him, though.
No, I like him behind.
I like
there,
him
too.
too.
Like I feel like we're heading in the right direction because this is really the first season that he actually got out there to play because it was Kirk, and then he was shadowing Kirk. And then now, like, he won out, and so now this is really, I say, his rookie season for real.
Facts.
Along the lines of him learning and growing and trying different things as well. So I like him back there and stuff like that, and I like the Drake London. You know what I'm saying? Kyle Pitts.
Yeah, Kyle Pitts.
You know what I'm saying?
Mooney.
Bijan. Yeah, so we got what we need. We just need to finish and piece everything together along the lines and stuff like that.
Facts.
So,
hey, man. Okay, so you said Atlanta everything. The Hawks.
yeah.
I haven't really watched no Hawks NBA games this season, but I like Trae Young.
Yeah.
I like the addition of Porzingis.
Yeah.
So what's your thoughts?
Right now, we rebuilding as well, man. Trae Young hurt right now. He's not out for the season, but he's hurt. But I'm kind of interested to see how they're going to maneuver without him because he's practically the face of the franchise.
Facts.
The system is built for him to play his style of basketball, which I think has been efficient. But honestly, like, I feel like we're a playoff contender team. Like, we'll make the playoffs, but like, I feel like we need to add more pieces or come up with a different system for us to go beyond.
Yeah,
I think the Hawks. If you think about it, bro, the Hawks haven't really been good since Jeff Teague was in that John. Jeff Teague, Josh Smith.
Y'all was just about to think that.
Joe Johnson.
I'm gonna say I'm thinking of the old 2K Hawks. Yeah. Facts.
Really, 15 when it was what's his name?
Y'all had.
Can't think of his name.
Did y'all have him? I know it was Josh Smith.
We had Zaza at one point.
Yeah. I'm thinking Al Jefferson. I don't think he was with y'all.
I don't think he was on. Nah,
I don't think he was with y'all.
Horford. We had Al Horford.
That's who I'm thinking. Al Horford. Yep.
We had Al.
I know y'all had an Al down there. Al Horford. Okay.
Yeah. So that but since then, bro, them boys haven't really been good, and even like the 14 to 15 team when they made it to the Eastern Conference Finals. Yeah. We just haven't had something since then.
What year that was? I don't think it was the conference finals. It might have been the conference finals.
Eastern Conference Finals, yeah.
I'm talking about with Trae Young.
Oh no, I don't think
y'all made it far though, bro.
I don't know. Maybe I'm.
Bro,
maybe
y'all made it.
I'm
it may not be the conference finals, but I know y'all made it far because I remember the video of Trae Young rolling the dice in Madison Square Garden.
Oh, that was probably the play-in tournament.
No, I'm telling you, bro. It was the playoffs, bro.
It was the playoffs?
Bro, bro. It was the playoff, bro.
It was the play-in tournament, man. And I don't even count that. They ain't gonna.
Nah, I don't count the play-in tournament, man. Let me look it up, bro. I'm telling y'all had a decent little run. One of these years ago, bro. Atlanta Hawks, man. Let me look it up. Need history.
Yeah, I'm about to say, listen, let me know. Because I'm
History.
thinking 15, 16.
Nah, I definitely remember what you talking about as well, but bro, was it 21? COVID.
Talking about bubble basketball?
Yeah, I knew I wasn't tripping.
Oh, so I was wrong.
Y'all made it to the conference finals, but lost to the Bucks because that was the year the Bucks won the championship.
Oh, shoot.
I knew I wasn't tripping. I knew y'all had made it for one of these years. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because they say y'all was the Eastern runner-ups, and because the Bucks was the Eastern Conference champions, and the Suns was the Western, with the Clippers being the Western runner-up.
And what was that, 21?
Yeah, 21.
Okay, so we haven't done that since
21. Yeah, I know. I remember y'all going on a little run though.
Oh, shoot, I must slip through the cracks.
Because John Collins was still there that year.
That is true.
Then Trae
Young, yeah.
I think was Murray there? I don't know. But I knew y'all had a run though, a mean little run.
And then after that, they broke them up.
Nah, facts though, man. I'll tell you, but Trae Young, DeJounte Murray on 2K. I love the Hawks on 2K.
Yeah.
I love the Hawks on 2K,
Yeah.
boy. Then I go Trae Young, DeJounte Murray.
Yeah.
Then I ain't gonna lie. I go Bogdanovich, 13, the white boy. He boy on 2K. He shooting that ball. Then I go what's bro name? He played with LaMelo Ball and him at Chino Hill. He got the African name.
I know you talking about. I
Yeah,
can't pronounce it.
I'll go him on 2K because he about 7'1". He can shoot
Yeah.
that 3 ball and Clint at the 5. Boy, I love him.
He's still there.
2K.
He's still there too.
Yep.
Like I say, he's good. I like him a lot. Them boys just got to do something else, man.
But no, they straight though. They got some decent players.
Yeah.
Like they got some decent players.
Even
though.
then, they got the draft pick, number 1 draft pick a couple years ago. They drafted some dude for France. I
Yep.
know. I forgot the name too. But-
He's number 10.
Yeah.
I know exactly who you talking about,
yeah.
but I don't want to say the wrong name and be wrong.
But even then, like,
Yeah. You just.
just for them to go.
But I can't lie though.
42.
The East is up in the air. Like
That's
if
true.
Trae Young to come back and be healthy and have like
Yeah.
be the star like we know it, the East is open. Like the Detroit Pistons are number 1 in the East right now.
Which is crazy.
And like
Because they couldn't. What was it, last year or 2 years ago when they won no more than like 10 games?
nah, I'm gonna say
Or they went on the losing streak.
about 3 years ago, 2-3
Yeah.
years ago. Cause I know last year they made it to the playoffs,
Yeah.
but they got eliminated.
Yep.
And then like I said, no, this year they number 1 in the East.
Yeah.
But man, so what's your thought, bro, on NBA right now, just in general?
I just know that it's gonna be different because even the era that I grew up in, like NBA was everything, man. So like, I was too young for early LeBron, but I was old enough for when LeBron was on the Heat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then 2015, Steph Curry when he went crazy.
Yep.
MVP Kevin Durant.
Yep.
Stuff like that.
Yep.
So I know that the older heads are starting to head to retirement, but I do think we do have a lot of like young talent, and eventually, and even now, like the NBA is starting to become even more entertaining to the point where like once LeBron retires and everybody else, like we still got
something to watch. Yeah, facts.
Like,
The
it won't
league
be that era of basketball, and even like the 90s when Jordan and Pippen and stuff like that, like that era was that era. It will never be nothing like that again. Even with the LeBron era,
it'll be nothing like that again. Yeah.
But with this era, it's like it's different level of talent and stuff like that, and you know I'm excited to see like where it would go.
Facts. And I agree with what you said. As the era of basketball continues to grow and evolve, it'll never be eras like the past era. Like I said, it'll never be nothing like the 90s era or like the 2000, 2010 era now with LeBron and them. Well, I say 2000 like Kobe and them.
Yeah.
And then 2010 with LeBron and all those guys. And now you got the 2020s with all the up-and-coming guys, Ant, Ja, and all those guys.
Yeah.
So I know it's early.
Yeah.
I know we know it only been a few games. Well, I think we in the double-digit amount of games now. So what's your thought, man? NBA champions, who you think got the potential to pull it out, go far?
OKC looks scary.
Yeah.
OKC looks scary.
No surprise though. They didn't lose anybody.
Yeah. I feel like they're a better team than they was last year. So I can see them being a contender of winning it all, man. I would say Lakers looking good too.
Okay. Yep, they are.
Right now without Bron, so I don't know if he'll come back. If the dynamics gonna change because he's a very ball dominant player.
Yeah.
Right. Pistons look good too, but I'm just gonna go with the OKC. Like OKC may doing
back to back.
Yeah, because they look good, man. On the lines, like nobody can stop Shy, bro. Like not surprisingly, but like he just had a breakout year and he just continued to build on.
Continue to hoop, man.
Yeah, it's a bucket, man. But I'm gonna say OKC, bro.
OKC, I like that. I like that pick, man. Like you said, they looking better than last year. Like
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting them to. I'm not gonna say I was expecting them to be trash, but I wasn't expecting them to come out hitting and firing like they are,
Man.
especially with like, you know how people be like short in the off season because they went this
Yeah.
far and all that. But
Yeah,
they definitely surprised me,
Yeah,
and I don't
it
know
was.
why. Because like I said, they didn't lose nobody. Still the same team as last year, but like
yeah,
you can tell the mature level then went up. Like last year like they weren't childish or nothing, but like. You know how the Thunder are. You know, you
Yeah.
see them in the media now, but like
yeah,
now you see them on the court, like you could tell, like okay, they think we didn't been here. We know what it takes. We done won. Like we
Yeah.
know what we got to do to get to this level and finish the job at the end.
yeah. Them boys hungry, man.
They had facts.
Yeah, they hungry.
Then they young, bro.
They young too, and for them to get a ring that early on in their career, them boys looking
Exactly. Then
scary.
the main thing people were saying last year was experience. How could they hold up in experience? Now they got experience,
They good
and they
now.
went 7 games. So like
they good.
you can't say it was easy. Nah, they had to fight.
and healthy too.
Exactly.
And they stayed healthy,
Exactly.
which is hard in the league, man. Especially you playing 80-some games, goal management,
Yep.
different things like that. Like,
Yep.
boy. But yeah, that's my pick, bro. What about
Yeah,
you?
I like the Thunder. Really, I can see the Thunder doing it. I never count out Jokic because I like Jokic.
Oh, nah, yeah.
I like Jokic, man. Then especially with the additions they got now. I'm gonna be real. I don't know, bro, because the West is so powerful,
Yeah.
and the East is like I'm not gonna say like not powerful, but like the Pistons are number 1. Like it's crazy, and considering the fact that they was like number 7 last year, number 6 or
Yeah.
7 going into the playoff.
Yeah.
They're number 1. And when I think of the East, I think automatic Knicks. That's what my mind go to when I think the East.
Yeah.
'Cause like it will be Indiana, but they traded Miles Turner. Tyrese hurt, so
He
like
hurt out for the season.
exactly. So
Yeah.
when I think of the East, I don't even look at Indiana no more.
Yeah.
Instantly to the Knicks. But now got the Pistons.
Yeah.
So man, honestly, I don't know. OKC, I feel like OKC is the safest bet
Yeah.
because just they're showing it.
Yeah.
But it won't surprise me, like I said, if the Nuggets pull out one, because Jokic is just, I don't know, man. That white boy cold.
Nah, he's cold, man.
That boy cold,
And he don't
man.
even care about basketball for real.
At all, bro. Be out there just cool and like,
He just be, I guess.
all right,
All right.
he ready to go home, watch his horsey race.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
That's it.
and it'd be so crazy to me. Like, he's that good, and he really don't even look like he out there playing 100%.
No, and he would give you like a double-double,
Triple-double.
triple-double.
Easy. Then it'll be 30, 15, and 12. And you'll be like, what?
Yep.
It's crazy, man. But like I said, Lakers looking good. I just don't know if they'll be able to stay healthy throughout the whole time.
Yeah.
But they're definitely looking good. I wouldn't put it past him because it's Bron.
Yeah.
And he said this is last season. So,
Yeah.
it's about the money, about the viewership.
No, I get it.
Farewell tour.
Yeah.
Could be in the making,
Yeah.
But like I said, the safest bet is to ride with OKC.
You want to know who's a sleeper?
Who? Let me talk to him.
Spurs.
Facts.
San Antonio Spurs.
But I don't
think they're gonna win, but they'll make a run though.
They definitely can make a run, and I want to see, cause I think default. I know I saw not too long ago a post on social media that De'Aaron Fox was coming back and he's gonna
Yep.
be back healthy. So I'm ready to see what they look like with him
Yeah.
running the 1. having Stephon running the 2 or
Yeah.
being coming out the bench, whatever they're gonna do with him.
Yeah.
But I definitely can agree with what you're saying with the Spurs.
They're gonna be a sleeper, bro. Cause who gonna stop?
Who gonna
they
stop
got
Wemby?
Wemby, man.
Like,
That's all I gotta say.
Bro.
7-6 handles, shot, defense, can do it all.
bro,
Triple double,
I'm gonna keep it real.
man.
I didn't believe Wemby hype,
Mm.
but watching it, bro, that boy cold. Like.
I'm telling you, man.
It's unreal for the stuff that he's doing and his hype, bro. And then like just knowing other people and being like watching other people that's their height move so slow.
No, yeah.
And he coming down tween, side step, behind the back, step back, like shooting number net.
Breaking ankles, blocking stuff. Just a creative player that
Like real life 2K in real life.
Like this is what I did when I was young.
Facts.
Like,
2K in real life.
Point guard that can
do everything.
99 overall that can do everything. I went to go see him last year or 2 years ago, man. His rookie season. I went to a game. He played awful, but guess what? He had a triple double still. How you play bad and have a triple double?
Still have a triple double, like.
How you play bad and have a triple double?
It's crazy, bro. I'm telling you, this, I haven't watched it in person, but even just on TV, it just be like, no way you doing this. No way you supposed to be doing this.
Man, I'm telling you, man. Like, even then, I was like, when people had bad games, they have 4 points. 10 for 2 for 12 from the field, whatever the situation is. This man didn't shoot the ball well for real. He had a lot of turnovers, but he still had 15, 12, and like 10.
Easy, yeah.
Easy.
I believe it.
And I'm just like, crazy. And I went to go see him and Kyrie, and watching Kyrie in person is so beautiful.
Yeah, facts.
So beautiful, boy. But Wemby, like, it's just crazy how he's able to do that. And seeing it on TV is different, but in person, like, him moving and crossing over, you would think when he do a crossover, like the ball would end up in the nosebleeds because that's just how, you know what I'm saying? But
on the string,
yeah, like he do it all, man. So that's like one of my favorite people to watch because I'm like, what is he gonna do tonight?
Exactly. Real life though, what is he gonna do tonight that gonna make this social media post? Is gonna break the news? Anything, bro.
Yeah,
real life,
nasty, man.
Real life, man. But jumping over to the NFL, man. You said we talked about the Falcons, man. What's your thoughts on NFL right now? We're going on to week 11.
Yo,
what's your thought, man? Who you think got them a Super Bowl,
man,
or contenders?
I ain't gonna lie, I haven't been watching nobody but the Falcons.
Yeah,
but the Colts look good.
They do. The
Colts look good because they look good against us. So that's how I know.
Like, and it's crazy because whoever would have thought the Colts would have been this good?
Not since Peyton. Or maybe even Luck at one point.
Facts. And they got Daniel Jones. Like, them folks written Daniel Jones off.
Man, listen. I would say the Colts.
Yeah.
Probably. They look good. I would say they look good. But Super Bowl, it's up in there. I don't even know for real. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. And because, like, and I know you said you ain't been watching NFL, but you just got, like, what I say, experience, plays a major part, in my opinion. Because, the coach good, but it's like I said on this episode not so long ago. Who do they have that's been in a playoff game besides the first round?
None.
Exactly. Like, so I'm not finna say I put my trust in the coach and they may have to mess around, see Patrick Mahomes in the first round, and he's a winner.
Man.
And he's a winner, a solidified winner. Like,
he crazy too. Just as crazy.
Exactly. So, man, I don't know, though. I don't know. Me, NFL, I'm going to say my Seahawks going to win. We looking good this year. We 7-2. Say I'm doing the thing. So,
I
hey.
wish I could say the same about the Falcons, bro. And I tell you, I be so sick because like every year it's like, oh yeah, we got we straight. 2-12, 7-9,
yeah,
bro. Barely, competing against the Panthers on the lines of seeding for us to make the wild card or the playoffs.
Nah, fast like, what's going on?
At that point,
what's going on?
You just go to the Falcons game for a social event, bro.
Social event, bro.
Just know it gonna be loud there because we got the Atlanta culture, man.
Bro.
That's it.
I'm gonna keep it a bean with you, bro. I went to Atlanta Falcon game when I was younger. I ain't gonna say like too much younger, but I'd probably say like 6th, 7th grade. I was in there sleep. I'm gonna keep it a bean with you, bro. And they were playing the Saints. I'm in there sleep, real life. And they like the trip wasn't even like no family trip or nothing. Like,
boy.
One of my best friends, he invited me. He was like, "Solo, you want to go to the Atlanta Falcon game?" I'm like, "Let's go." Monte Harris, I ain't lying to you, bro. I'm in there sleep, bro. In there sleep. And the crazy thing is, y'all won the game. It was a blowout. I'm in there sleep, knocked out in the stand. For real, bro.
Boy.
For real. Real life. Like, you think I'm lying? I'm so serious. Knocked out.
Boy, that's funny, man.
Knocked out. For real. Like, for real. For real, man.
I'm telling you, man.
But it was an experience, though. Like, but I was asleep.
Were you in the Georgia Dome or the Mercedes-Benz?
Mercedes-Benz.
Oh, no. Okay, that's crazy.
Mercedes-Benz.
That's crazy.
For real.
No, I get it, though. I get it.
But like, and like I said, like in the game was a cool, like y'all won, like it was a blowout, like y'all like actually won the game, like won the game.
Yeah.
But like I was tired, man. Went to sleep. Real life.
Nah, that's funny though, bro.
Real life. But jumping over, just staying on sports time, man. What's your thoughts on college, man? College football, Ole Miss athletics, man. What you thinking? What you think?
Man, Ohio State looking good. I was actually surprised that they pulled it off last year because they always come up short. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like them boys always make it to semifinals. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just come up short and stuff like that, man. Honestly, I think Ole Miss can make a run, bro.
Me too, bro.
I think them boys, if honestly, they should be undefeated. Let's be real. Like even with Georgia, like I knew they was gonna be tough for them to pull it off there. On lines because that's just a hard environment to play in, but they just continue to just look good in my opinion.
Facts.
I'm not even trying to be biased on the lines, but like, what them boys ranked? What 6 now?
6, yep. They stay 6.
Yeah, and then let's see who number 1 is Ohio.
It's Ohio State, then Indiana. The top 4 remain the same: Ohio State, Indiana, Texas A&M, Bama, and then Georgia, Ole Miss stayed at 5 and 6.
Yeah.
Then they bumped Oregon up after last week. They bumped them up from 9 to 7.
Yeah.
And then 8 is Texas Tech, Notre Dame at 9. And then Oklahoma and Texas tied for 10, but Texas got that 10 spot. Then it's Oklahoma.
Yeah, Texas made up for them boys made their way back in the rankings because they started off a little
A little slow. But I never believed in the Archman and hype.
Yeah.
Because again, to me, I look at experience. Regardless of how skilled you are, it's hard to come in being a starter in the SEC.
No,
It's hard.
I agree, but I think he gonna be like that his senior year.
Who am I, Arch?
Yeah.
I feel like he's going. Yeah, he's definitely got the skill set.
You know what I'm saying?
But I didn't believe it, like I said, going into this season because this is his first real season being that main starter, being that main guy. So I knew he was gonna have some struggles,
especially a true freshman.
Exactly.
No, I get it along the lines. Who was the last true freshman that came in and went crazy in the SEC?
Yeah.
Now you think about it. Can't say Cam Newton. He wasn't a true freshman.
Facts. I'm trying to freshman, like
Johnny Manziel.
Was he?
I don't think he was a true freshman, though.
True freshman? I don't know.
If you can't think that means it's not realistic.
Facts.
So
because I want to say Tua, but Tua didn't get his opportunity until that championship game.
That's true, but Jalen Hurts maybe. Not.
Well, yeah. In fact, Jalen Hurts.
Yeah,
Jalen Hurts, but
okay. But he won.
But he just wasn't just like he had a great freshman year, but I'm not gonna say he was just like that dominant force. Yeah. Facts.
So Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, I forgot about him. I forgot about Clemson.
But that's ACC though.
Yeah, but he did win him a natty.
He did.
He did get a natty.
He did
get a natty, man. But
I didn't even get a chance to see Indiana this year. Bro,
I watched the Indiana Penn State game last year. I don't believe in Indiana hype either. Don't get me wrong. They quarterback last drive to win the game. It was a Heisman worthy drive. Like he threw some great balls, like led them down and won their game like a true quarterback supposed to.
Yeah.
But in my opinion, watching that game shouldn't have been that close. Especially like because Penn State not bad. Like they still have players from last year's team that went to the semifinal and lost to Notre Dame, but they're not that same Penn State team as last year. And with the Indiana being ranked number 2, supposed to be this dominant force, like I didn't see that.
Yeah,
I didn't see that in that game. So
and based off of toughness of schedule, like what is the Big 12?
Yep.
Have they played anybody competitive?
Only team that I saw that Indiana played. That was a competitive game that they won was Oregon. They beat Oregon 30-20.
I remember that. That was early on in the season, but I was like early on though when folks are still under their system and adjusting because Oregon is a different team than week 2, week 3, in my opinion. So. I think them boys don't miss pull it off.
I really think
Bama looking good too.
Facts, I'm a Bama fan. I just go to Ole Miss, so I gotta support both. But my Bama boy, we looking good. Had that fluke game versus Florida State, first game of the year. But we looking good though, man. I like Ty Simpson. He's more so of Kalen DeBoer type of quarterback. Jalen Murrow wasn't that. In my opinion, Jalen Murrow wasn't really a good quarterback. In my opinion, anyway. I more so liked him as a running back or a running threat, more so than a passing threat. But he probably developed that. He with my Seahawks now, so I can't get rid of him.
Yeah,
he always gonna be around. So but man, but college football though, I don't know. Ole Miss, I feel like we in a perfect spot right now. Cause
not too high, not too low.
And we get a home game.
Yep,
first round.
Because it could be the underdogs.
Yep.
It's hard if you number one, man. It's hard to stay number one along the lines because everybody's out to get you. Compared to the underdogs, the attention's on the number one, and you can just come back and win at the top and stuff like that. So.
I'm just ready to see like how they actually do the bracket this year. How they gonna actually do it like a real bracket, or they just gonna do it how they got it aligned? Because last year they just did how it's set up. Like even if the lowest seed beat the highest seed, you still gonna play who's ever next. It's not gonna like adjust the base to the rankings of who win and who lost. So I'm just ready to see if they gonna do it like that though. I doubt they change it though.
Yeah, because this is the first year they done the 12 spot, right?
They did it last year.
They did it last year. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Second year.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Because like last year, like I said, say how the top 4 get they bye.
Yep.
So say how they got to set up now. Ole Miss number 6. We would play Virginia. Well, according to last week, we would have played Virginia. This year is different. This week is different because Virginia lost.
Yeah.
But the way it would be set up last year, after we would win, we would play the number 3 team in the next round. But how the regular bracket, if the lower seed win, they would end up playing the higher seed. But it didn't change like that. Like they just kept it how the format was, how they designed it. So I feel like they'll probably keep it like that this year again too, just to keep it.
Yeah, just to keep it whatever. And then as time progresses, like make some adjustments to it.
Yeah.
I actually kind of like it how the football is giving a lot of more teams opportunity for them to win.
Facts.
And then gives us a lot more, even more college football to watch.
Exactly.
Right? And stuff like that. Like, and then eventually, I feel like they're gonna go into March Madness. It may not be 62 teams, but
now they definitely been talking about upgrading to 16.
Yeah,
they definitely been talking about that.
Yeah, so
really, like you said, I agree with the 12-team playoff because having only 14, bro, you got no room for error, bro. Like you can't lose no games.
Yep.
No games. You lose, you already out the playoff contention. It's over. Bowl game.
Yep.
Bowl game.
Well. Get ready to go to Myrtle Beach or something.
Facts. But yeah, I like the ranking Ole Miss set though. 6. Let's say get a home game, first round. I don't trust us versus Texas A&M in that second round.
Yeah, surprisingly, I didn't even know them boys were good for real until them boys.
Like, I'm gonna keep it real. Texas A&M is always that team. Like, they got the potential to be good.
Yeah.
But they'll always lose to like that Alabama or like a LSU. But with the addition of Texas and Oklahoma, they don't have to play no Alabamas or no LSUs. Like they playing the SEC team that they usually beat. So it just allows them, to have the undefeated season like they got now.
Yeah.
But this year Texas A&M team, this team definitely is like one of their best teams they done had in a while.
Yeah, that 12th man showed up, huh?
Facts. Facts.
Nah, man, but that's true.
Hey, but Texas A&M though, I like they all right though. Like I said, they're a good team offensively and defensively, and they got a good coach.
Yeah.
So
man.
I don't know, man. I feel like Ole Miss, we got the potential to do what we need to do, but it's just all about playing ball.
Yeah. Only thing we can do is wait and see in a couple weeks, man, as the season finish out, and then that point is playoff time, so we get to kind of see.
Yeah, man. But my guy, man, I appreciate you for coming on the episode, man. One thing I do for all my guests, man. You can just tell the people any shout out that you would like to shout out. Let them know your social medias where they can find your content at, and all the things of that nature. Just shoot it to me through a text message. I'm gonna edit it in so they can know how to spell it, everything correctly, and just whatever you want the people to know.
Well, cool, man. I would say, if anything, if you want to follow my graphic design, video, photography journey, you can follow me at Monte Creates, MONTE Creates _. And that's pretty much where I make my ideas come to life along the lines. And then if you want to keep up with Ole Miss women's basketball, that's pretty much follow Ole Miss women's basketball, Ole Miss WBB. And then from there, you kind of just see what me and my team are cooking up, man. So from there, we just looking to enhance and take things to the next level. But that's pretty much where you can find me, and anybody that want any ideas or advice along the lines of how I got to where I'm at today, just send me on IG, man. I'm an open book, and I'm not afraid to give y'all free game, man. So that's that.
Okay, man. Hey, I appreciate you for coming on the show,
man.
my guy.
No, thank you.
Thank you. Monte asked you would like to come in, bro. Say something, bro. They couldn't even see you, bro.
Yeah, the man right there.
Yes, sir.
So, yeah.
Yeah, man. But hey, like I said, man, I appreciate you for coming on the show, man.
No doubt, man. Yeah. Shoot, I didn't realize we matching.
Yeah, man. Yeah, got the sweaters on, man.
Playing.
Nah, it wasn't. Hey, I'm gonna be real, man. It's so cold in Oxford, bro.
God,
it's so cold. Like, I ain't used to this, bro. It's cold.
Yeah.
It's cold, dog.
Yeah.
But man, like I said, shout out to you, bro. For being on the show, bro.
Like I said, I'm honored, man. This was great. So,
yes, sir. I appreciate you, my guy. But one thing I do for the people that already know the podcast, I do BeDifferent quote of the week just at the end of the show, just to give people a little motivation, man. But this week quote is, motivation is just the spark. Matter of fact, yeah, y'all know, man, like I said, I think I used a quote from them before, man, but the Hustle Lab podcast, man, podcast coming soon, me and my guys, Josh, Blake, and, I forgot the other dude's name, but y'all stay tuned for that, man. Real Talk Studio. This quote came from my guy, Josh, man, with the Hustle Lab podcast. It says, motivation is just the spark, but discipline is the equation that creates results, because in real life, discipline outworks motivation, and that's going to ultimately lead to success, man.
Wow. Okay.
Yes, sir, man. So, hey, you got to be disciplined, man. You got to stay motivated, too. But, hey, that discipline is what's just going to lead to that motivation, and it's just going to lead to that success, man. So, hey, y'all remember, stay tuned to the BeDifferent Podcast, man. I'm your host, Solomon.
And it's Monte, man.
Hey, man, y'all remember, be different.
Be different.